Okay, this is new. I'm going live from my iPad. So this is a little different. Um, I thought the bigger screen, so it's gonna be a lesser quality camera, but I thought maybe the bigger screen would help me manage comments better. So that I can't read them, but it's just so I can see them. So this is where I'm gonna be definitely not looking at the camera. The camera's there. So I'm streaming from my iPad today is what I'm saying. So I'm gonna be not looking. I can already tell it's not gonna look cool, but so weekend, I try to go live on the weekend. I want to see how everybody's doing. Hey, Rosa, well, I'm glad you're here. Hi, everybody. How's everyone doing? Mr. Catbutt Face, it's your birthday. That's awesome. Happy birthday. Baby Yoda's right there in his Bills jersey. Chiefs fan, very classy. I hope it's a good game. I hope it's a good game, too. I hope no one gets hurt, That's my main thing that I'm, worried about, so... What if I should turn it around so the camera is there where I'm looking at the comments? But I'm learning. It'll be off this time. Hi, Firecracker. I wish the comments were bigger. It's weird that I have a bigger screen, but the comments are so small. I love all your videos. They make me smile. Oh, thank you, Rosa. Montgomery Gator having Doritos right now. That sounds good. Uh-oh. Oh, there they are. Oh, that's weird. Hi from Germany. Oh, it's late there, no? Interesting. Hi, everybody. It's going well. When the Bills get to the Super Bowl, I love that when the Bills get to the Super Bowl. Are we going to get Super Mom in New Orleans? I'm trying really hard not to make any plans yet. So one thing at a time. But if a trip to New Orleans is in my future, I can definitely try to see go all out. He'll definitely come. In terms of like the whole costume and stuff, I'm not sure. I'm really trying not to think about it until it's a for sure thing. Thanks. I think these just came from Wegmans. 1 hour before midnight in Sweden right now. This is a fun interface. I like the bigger screen, but I wish the camera was there. Let's see if I can make any changes here. It's so hard because you can't really test like what the live interface looks like before you actually go live. Dutchie's in Chicago. Yoda looks evil. I think he just has I only have one overhead lamp, which you can see right there. So I brought in my ring light just so you could see me. So I think that's a reflection in his eyes. Oh, Ruth, hi. I'm glad you saw the video. Glad you saw the hat. I had a little bit about the hat, and then I was writing it and kind of changed it, but I'll have another video talking about why he's wearing it. So it's so cute. Thank you so much again. Hey, Engineer Gaming. Hey, Fox Lover. Kristen, everyone's here. Thank you so much. Thank you for the kind comments. I appreciate that. You're working on some artwork. That's great. Thank you. The shirt is this year's AFC Championship game shirt. So it's a new shirt, so I'm not gonna have it on tomorrow, but thought I'd have it on today. I should paint Yoda's nails. I've seen people who customize their Grogu plushie and have little nails, and they paint his face and the whole thing. I struggle with permanence, so I think I try to keep him as close to as he was out of the box. So, show you my nails. I had gel strips on for like 2 weeks, so they just came off this week. So, but I think I'm gonna do blue for tomorrow. So they're just try to give them a break in between strips. So I just have like some nail strengthener on them right now. That's it. Oh, thank you so much. So many kind comments. I'll take this opportunity to say that I am partnering with YouTube to test out a new feature called Jewels. It's this little logo icon, I should say, right there. What Jewels is, it's another way to give a gift that's not like giving a blatant dollar amount. For example, so instead of giving like $1, you would buy like a flower for $1 and then give a flower. So it just eliminates, I guess, showing a dollar amount on screen. It's also supposed to be fun and fun, like icons and stuff like that, basically emulating what they do on TikTok for gifts. So it was a newer feature a couple months ago. I don't know how far it's rolled out, but I'm working with them to help promote it. So that's what that is. I do not expect gifts from anybody. You know, you guys work hard for your money. I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it to help, you know, just partner with YouTube. They asked me, I'm like, I'm doing it because it's forcing me to go live more. And I kind of, for a while, I wasn't going live very much. And so it's just a good way to connect with everybody. So, how many cosplays have I done? I get questions. I never sit down and count them out. I should really do that. But I think it's over 30, I think. More probably. I don't really know. I haven't counted. I'm gonna make a new video, she asks. I do try to post a video every single day. I probably average between 6 and 7 days a week I post a video. So if you're not seeing them, you know, you can always go to my profile and see them. I posted one this morning. I have another one for tomorrow. I try to post every single day. I do sometimes take like a weekday off, like Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. But I post every single day. So thank you so much. Rosa going to London Comic Con. That's exciting. HorrorTube says, Jen, make a Star Wars Bill Scout Trooper. I kind of like what I've done. I have like a zip up and I keep it real, real kind of easy. So I'm happy with how Trooper Mom looks when she's a Bills fan. So you need Mando. If I had Mando on, you couldn't hear me. So my favorite cosplay costume, it's hard to pick one. They're like my kids, but I'm most proud of any of the costumes where I put in a lot of different techniques. Like, for example, Mando is a favorite because it's leatherworking, it's 3D printing, it's painting, it's filling, it's sanding, it's sewing, it's pattern making. You know what I mean? It's all those skills into one. I made the overlays for the boots. I did everything. So I'm really proud of that. Same with like Bo-Katan, same thing, or Zori Bliss from Rise of Skywalker. Those are ones I'm super proud of just because it took so many different kind of ways of making costumes to make them. So never seen live before. I'm trying to go live at least once a weekend. That's my new thing. But you know, with holidays and the travel, I think I missed a weekend or two there. How do you make presents? A couple really good questions. Rosa asked, when you have helmets on, how do you do microphones inside or do you voice over afterwards? Great question. I actually voice over before. And what that helps me do is make sure I get the timing right. And back when YouTube Shorts had a hard out of 59 seconds, if I voiced over and edited the audio in advance, I could make sure it would just save a lot of headache later that I wasn't going over the time. Because I do tend to use up the full minute. They've laxed that restriction. You're not going to go to 3 minutes, but still, I like the minute-ish for time. So I actually write the story, write the script, and record it ahead of time, and then I'm kind of lip syncing, as it were, or miming to the audio as I record. That's for Trooper Mom. That's if I have a helmet on. Sometimes I'll record if I've done ones with just Bo-Katan and Grogu, and I've recorded that audio live. I didn't do it that way. But also for Trooper Mom, I don't have, it's just kind of clunky to wear a voice changing microphone and blah, blah, blah. I record it as normal and then use filters like just a bunch of distortion to make it sound like a walkie-talkie sound in the edit. So that's a great question. And then someone else asked, oh, Wizard Froggy, thank you so much. It's so kind of you. I appreciate that. It's a little one balloon. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Someone else asked, how many other ways are there to make helmets besides 3D printing? You can make them out of foam. I made my Jane Foster Thor helmet out of foam. I used a template and I cut out the foam and used contact cement and put it together. There's a great creator on here, whose name is escaping me. Something Cardboard Props. He makes all his props out of Amazon boxes and they look incredible. You can make them. My Scout Trooper helmet is vacuum formed plastic. I bought a kit and then assembled it and painted it and put all the decals on myself. So 3D printing is one way, but there's lots of ways. So it just depends on your materials and your budget and maybe the helmet a little bit, you know what I mean? Hi, Ryan. I'm glad you're seeing this one. Gus says loves your Tron video. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Tron Ares is coming out. Was that this year, next year? Oh, thank you so much. Speak another 3D printing question. How long does it take to 3D print thingies? It depends on the size of the print and also the orientation of the print. If it's something that requires a lot of supports, like if it has a lot of curves and turns, that's going to take a lot more printing time than something that's like very straight up and down. Um, Bill's Eagle Super Bowl would be very, very fun. No shade to the Commanders, that would be fun too. That'd be like a 90s throwback. But I'm interested less in the NFC, so I don't really care who we play as long as hopefully we get to go. Oh, Victor, I'm honored. Start making props by watching me? Thank you. I really appreciate that. You should try Warhammer cosplays. I didn't really know a lot about Warhammer until I went to a convention in northern New York, like in the North Country, and met a lot of guys there playing it. And it's fascinating. I don't think it's for me to cosplay, but um, it's a very cool thing. Oh, avocados, hi. Hey, aviation. Do I have the 3D model for the Mandalorian suit? Yes, I bought it. I do like to support the artists who put so much work into creating these models, and so I purchased it. Mine is from the artist's name is Darren Pattenden. His Etsy shop is Great Ape Studios. I mentioned him probably if you go to my page and there's a playlist about how I made the Mandalorian armor. I shout him out in every video, and I don't know if there's links in the video because at the time YouTube Shorts descriptions didn't allow links. But it's Great Ape Studios. He's fantastic. My Bo-Katan armor is from Chamanlian FX, and I got those off CD Trader. I also went to Chamanlian for my Ahsoka gauntlets and shin armor as well. Yeah. Rosa asks, I'm going to London Comic Con is Felicity Smoke from Arrow, but I want to jazz it up as she wears skirts and shirts. Any idea how I could do that? That's a great question. I've never really customized a cosplay before, I guess, except for making Buffalo Bills. Um, I guess I would focus on what parts of the costume, without seeing it or knowing the costume, what parts of it look less interesting to you, and focus on that. Like if you say, "Oh, I don't like how it doesn't have a hat," maybe add a hat. You know what I mean? Just focus on, and then what you can do, what you can add, and make sure you're not taking away anything that would make it unclear as to who the character was. Like for example, if it's Princess Leia, right? You make it and you have her white dress with the classic two-bun hairstyle, let's say. You could dress that up by maybe adding some color to the belt or color to the dress, but you would still want to keep the dress mostly white and keep this hairstyle so the silhouette is the same. Because if you took away the hairstyle and took away the white, then it's less recognizable as Leia. So just whatever you're adding, making sure you're not subtracting things that um, keep it Felicity from Arrow. Does that make sense? What's the best costume you made? I can't judge that. I think they're all pretty decent. I think I'm still most proud of between Mando and Bo-Katan. Mando especially because when I put Mando on, I go, wow, it just really is transformative because of the whole silhouette. The shoulders are so big. I don't look like me anymore when I'm in it. And then Bo-Katan just took so much work. I think those two are the ones I'm most proud of. And then Rosa just last with that. I just whatever I don't know the costume, so I can't say it. I'm just saying that like make it your own, make it your style, but keep it Arrow. Put Baby Yoda in cosplay from a video game. I don't play a lot of console games, so Grogu is in my Star Wars game that I play online, Galaxy of Heroes. But he's in IG-12. So it's funny because his commands are yes and no, just like in the show. Oh, thank you so much. Rooting for the Bills because of me. I appreciate that. I love hearing that. I know it's just football and it's super silly, you know what I mean? But it's exciting. It's always a kind of depressing time of year after Christmas. It's cold, we're all inside, and so it just gives something really to be hopeful and excited about. I hope people see it that way and join in on the fun. Happy birthday, stranger. Go Bills. Bills are awesome. Thank you. Athena Fam asks about advice about coming out. I don't have any experience with that. I would just make sure have a safe you have a safe person, someplace to go. I would ask people that know more about that. But I would just know that people who really love you will love you no matter what. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. Such kind comments. This is the way. Oh, wait. Where's Mando? I play Mando in my videos, and I don't have the Mando costume. I don't really do lives in costume. So I guess because I sit on the floor. Um, but yeah, Mando is downstairs. Would you rather die by being shot by a blaster or being struck by a lightsaber? I don't know. I think it's. I don't know. I never thought about that one before. Are these the only two options? Okay. Murder Jones fan asked what my next cosplay is. It's almost embarrassing at this point that I say it's Boba Fett from the Book of Boba Fett. I've been working on it for a long time. I just will work on it a little bit, and then I'll have an event or have something I want to make, and then like I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. So, but Boba Fett is next. I have a lot of things I'd like to make, but I don't really like saying I'm gonna do something until I do it. Hi from Chief Kingdoms made the best one tomorrow. It's a very classy comment. I hope the best team wins. Hope no one gets hurt. Hope it's a good game. Hope it's fairly called. Hope everyone there has a good time. That kid asked, would you ever do a Nebula cosplay since you did Gamora? That is a great question. I thought about it. I think her costumes especially get cooler. Like I really like Endgame Nebula. And then I like the design of her new arm in Guardians 3. Where I struggle is the whole bald cap thing. I struggle with wigs and a bald cap. Oh, I don't think I'd be good at that. So, it's kind of the same thing about like Mon Mothma in Star Wars. I love her outfits in Andor, but like a short wig, that's an area of struggle for me. But yeah, I like Nebula a lot. And Karen Gillan is great. I could see doing that. Ruth asks, I want to make a Grogu pram out of a cart or stroller or something, but I don't have room for storing it. Storage is a big issue. You know what I mean? I was out with some friends. I have a friend moving to Los Angeles, and so we were all kind of all out saying goodbye. And a lot of people talk about how, like, there's just, you kind of run out of space. And I wonder that's also partially why I slowed down the costume making, just because I'm not running out of room, but it's really sort of, I'm getting conscious about how much space all these costumes take up. And I want to make sure I'm not, you know, there's already so many I don't have a lot of chance to wear just to keep making them, just to make them. Um, but Boba Fett would have a role in my videos. I just need to finish it. So, hey, Heather Chapman. Can you do the voice of Baby Yoda from, oh, some good questions here. Favorite Skeleton Crew character, I'm gonna get to that next. Can you do the voice of Baby Yoda for my videos? Yes, I just think about doing baby talk. So I go like, hey mom. Hey mom, how come every time you go live, people want to hear your voice? It's really weird. Mom. So that's it. So, favorite Skeleton Crew costume character. I mean, I like the kids very much. Who doesn't love Neil? He's a sweetie. I like KB. I thought the story of her, how she wants to be treated with her disability, I thought was handled really beautifully. And she's a smart little thing and stands up for herself. I like that. I thought that was sweet. I thought there was a lot of kid interactions that I recognized from when I was a kid, and I really enjoyed that. Oh, thank you, Nikita. Come to Aberdeen Comic Con. I would love to come to Aberdeen Comic Con. Contact that Comic Con and tell them to invite me. Marin from Jedi Fallen Order Survivor. Yes, Marin is actually also in the game I play on my mobile device. I'm actually working on leveling her up right now. She's a very cool character, very cool look. Um, it's not something I've considered doing. I'm not sure why, but that's not in my plan, although I think her look is beautiful. If the Eagles don't win, I hope it's the Bills. So if the Eagles do win, you hope it's the Chiefs? Um, Eagles would be fun. Commanders would be fun. Again, hoping that game everyone gets does well and doesn't get hurt. What do you think is your favorite Trooper Mom video? Probably the one I've pinned it on some of my other socials is one where Grogu misses the shuttle to Jedi Sleepaway Camp, and Trooper Mom and Mando are in the door frame saying goodbye, have fun. It was a dumb accident, but the way I framed that, it looks so perfect. It's so hard to tell that as those are both me. I'm just really proud of it technically, and then it had some good jokes and good lines in it. I think that's the one. If someone said, show me one Trooper Mom video, I think I would show that one. So. We need more Agatha Afterlife videos, yes. So it's just, and I kind of made a video, and I should have said this more. Just during this happens kind of every year that the Bills are in the playoffs. I do kind of divert and do a lot of football content. It is only temporary, but yes, I have more Afterlife content. Captain Carter hasn't shown up yet. I want to put her in there. I love that series very much. It is not going anywhere. It's going to endure. I've just diverted a little bit back to like doing Bill stuff. So like tomorrow I'm gonna have Bill's costume closet, and then we'll see. So just everyone kind of bear with me. I have never really gone wrong on my channel in general doing videos about what I like and what interests me at the moment. So that is what I'm doing right now. I know football isn't for everybody, but just for the little next bit, it's gonna be a little football heavy. But I haven't given up on that series. More is coming. More has been shot already. I think I have a lot shot. I've done a few shoots with that. Even I think I have one I shot last year that I never edited or posted. So I promise more are coming. I love that series. It's complicated to make, doing all the Gamora makeup, but yeah. I'm not excited for the Mando Grogu movie. I'll be honest. I would rather it be a fourth season of The Mandalorian. I really would. That would be my first choice. So I don't be honest about that. Yeah. I'm a little worried. Just to make sure they don't. If it's a fun like kind of Western adventure, I think that'd be a good move back towards what made season 1 so well. Have you thought about cosplay from the new Marvel Rivals game? No, I haven't thought about a cosplay from Marvel Rivals. I have to think about what my next Marvel cosplay is going to be. I'm excited for Captain America, and then also Thunderbolts I'm really excited for. So I could see, Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp was always like a really favorite design for me. So I know that character is back in Thunderbolts. So we'll see. We'll just see. Hey, Sean and West Seneca. Oh, I'm so excited. Did you go to City Hall? Has Grogu mastered the lightsaber yet? He hasn't really been practicing, I'll be honest. So he like his mama, he's been watching football. Murder Jones fans also asked, have you watched Squid Game season 2? I talked about this on my last live. When I watched Squid Game season 1, how do I put this? I totally get why it was a hit. It was suspenseful. It was thrilling. It was unexpected, creative, gripping, all the good things. I could see why it was a big hit. Me personally, my taste, it just was a lot of people being executed. And after, I don't know, I think I got to like episode 5 or 6. I'm like, you know what? I don't like watching this. So the story was great. It was a little too graphic for me. So that said, I probably will not pick up season 2. But Again, just personal preference, nothing to do with the storytelling, which I thought was pretty good in season one. I can see why it was a big deal. Oh, thank you for subbing. Grogu lore question. What you think is Grogu's favorite Disney movie? It's a good question. I think he either likes something that every kid in the world likes, like Moana, or he likes something super obscure like Treasure Planet. Not super obscure, but like, one of the more oddball things where your mom's like, how did you even find that in Disney Plus? You know what I mean? I feel like it's one or the other. It's either like Moana, the number one stream movie of all time, or it's like Brother Bear, something like that. Hey, Chiefs fan, I hope it's a good game too. Hope no one gets hurt. Hope everyone has a really good, fun time. Hope everyone is safe. I know, was it last year when the Chiefs had that Miami game and it was really cold? It wasn't supposed to be that cold, but people got, frostbite and stuff like that. I just want everyone to be safe, no one to get hurt on the field or in the stands or on the roads. Um, Hope it's a good game. Exactly, chill pixely put the same way. I don't like super graphic stuff like Squid Games, but to all love it, that's great. And same with horror. Like, I'll be invited to go to a horror screening, and I first have to know if it's a PG-13 horror or if it's R horror. If it's PG-13 horror, I can tough it out. But most R horror, I'm like, I'm not having a good time. So, have I watched Wicked? Yes, I saw Wicked in the theater twice, and then I have it on digital, and I've had it on TV like I think 3 times now. So I think it's great. Someone just asked, oh, Eunice Martinez Salazar asked, have you ever, pardon me, used stop motion? Yes, one time I did when I was just experimenting with it. Grogu was riding a scooter, and it wasn't, his weight in the scooter didn't, I had to use stop motion, so I think I used an app. This was a few years ago. And so it worked out pretty good, but I haven't used it since. Someone else asked, let's see. Oh, DC costumes. I've done Wonder Woman from the Wonder Woman movie. And I think that's the only one. Um, yeah, I don't have anything against DC, but it's not something that has maybe um, excited me to do cosplay for as much as, say, Marvel. And the reason, by the way, I saw the sticker on the shirt is pure superstition, just so you know. Yeah, Murder Drones fans asked about a Squid Game Grogu crossover. I just don't think that's going to happen, especially because since I didn't finish watching the first season, I'm not super comfortable making content, like a crossover content about content I don't know really well. That doesn't feel respectful to Squid Game, just be making stuff up. Something about if you're British, you don't understand American football. Totally fair. I'm not up to date on all the rules of football. Football, we call soccer in the States. I'm not up on the rules about rugby or cricket. So that's normal. But like any sport, we want to score more points than the other team. So, Marvel or Star Wars fan, I'm both. Some people ask, what are you a bigger fan of? And they're both so different. You know what I mean? So it's like, what do you like better, food or movies? Like, they're just, you can't really compare. I think like Marvel takes place in the real world and in a version of Earth, so it's like a lot of superheroes interacting on this planet, which I find fun. And then Star Wars is this whole like fantasy epic, which is interesting. They're just so different. I like them both for completely different reasons. Okay, I'm going to take a couple more questions and I'm going to wrap it up. I will mention again, this symbol here is jewels. It's a feature I'm helping YouTube test out. Basically, you give, instead of giving a dollar amount, you can give like a jewel. So you buy a jewel and then the jewel shows up. So it just so it doesn't show the dollar amount, I guess, and to emulate how TikTok does gifting. No one has to give me a gift. I'm just making sure you know about it, as that's part of the agreement I have with YouTube to let everyone know. And it's that extra icon right there. So, yay, Jules. My favorite animal. Probably a kitty cat. I have a cat. I've had cats as pets, and they're super sweet. But there's no animal I don't like. So Moonblitz has a great question about never watching Star Wars before and where to start. Um, there's a lot of Star Wars. I would start with the movies, I guess. And I know there's some people have different preferences. I think it's best consumed in the order they were made because you won't get certain references even when stuff takes place before because they were written presuming people watching them had seen the originals, you know what I mean? Like everyone's smart, everyone can understand that it's like a flashback. So um, yeah, start with the original trilogy. I think modern audiences find them slower, but I also think Star Wars does a pretty decent job. Marvel's a little bit better at it. As if you've never seen Star Wars before, like you watch the Mandalorian show, you're like, oh, it's fun, you know. They catch you up, you know. I do not have a cat. Ruth's like, Ruth, that's so funny. I almost said, there's no animal I don't like. And I thought, except geese, but I didn't want to be rude to geese. But you're right. Geese is the one animal I'd be like, you know what? Eh. Um, the actor of Disneyland, the Gal Gadot is at Disneyland. That's amazing. Do you like the original Yoda or Baby Yoda? They're both so different. You know, Yoda has more personality because he talks, but Grogu's like a little more impish because he's a kid. They're both so different. Um, and then last question, Rocket 2000 I'll take, is have you ever thought of a video with a crossover with the Star Wars closet and the Marvel closet? The costume closet has all the costumes. So they have, most of them should, I think both have appeared in both. Because it's about costumes, it's not about genre. So if there's one where they don't all appear, or that's just because it's just random, I guess. But they both should appear. The current sub closet series I'm doing right now about Bill's clothes is just kind of away from that. So Five Nights at Grogu's, that is hilarious. Oh, and a Captain Rex helmet. That's fantastic. Okay, I have to wrap this up because it is dinner time for me. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate all of you. Again, what I said earlier this week when the whole TikTok whatever thing happening, it just made me so grateful that I started on YouTube and built the community I have here and have the subscribers I have here. Um, just it's all because of you that I get to keep doing this and not have to worry about whatever political machinations are going on that makes other platforms available or not. So thank you so much. Um, Go Bills, and I'll go live again very soon. All right, thank you. I have a goodbye, and then I'm probably going to be poking around trying to figure out how to end this live here because it's on my, oh, it's right here.